Let's Chat.
Welcome back as we continue on this Super Tuesday. You're watching News 12 now. This is Let's Chat. Let me introduce you to one of the preeminent legal authorities when it comes to navigating the potentially rocky waters of Social Security and disability. It is Scott Wesson from Griffin. Scott, good to see you.
Good to see you.
First of all, a lot of people have trouble when it's time to file for disability as it relates to Social Security. Tell us exactly what Social Security disability really is.
Social Security disability, if you look on your pay stub and you see all this, there's crazy little parts they take away from you before you get your money. That's Social Security disability. It's the same overall program that takes care of our Social Security retirement, okay? But it's another part of it, and we pay into that. We pay into that as we go, as we work throughout our lives. And if we're in the unfortunate circumstances where we become disabled, we may be entitled to benefits if we can prove and show Uncle Sam that we are disabled, and that's how we get it.
Who is entitled to collect disability?
Folks who have paid in the Social entitled to benefits if they can show that they are in a position where they have not physically or psychologically or medically been unable to work for 1 year, or that's going to happen. In other words, a doctor says this person is not going to be able to work for a calendar year or more. It's a calendar year, so someone who is in a position where they're hurt really bad but they're out of commission for 6 months, Social Security disability is not going to apply to them. Okay, it's a 1 year. It doesn't have to be a permanent thing.
Right.
People think it has to be forever. It does not, but it has to be at least 1 year.
And let's say someone has an accident or whatever, medical problem matter. They have to go, and let's say, and this is a purely hypothetical situation, let's say they are out of commission, unable to work for 4, 5, 6 months. Does the employer have the right to force them to come back to work, or is the employer within their right to terminate their employment?
Well, it's kind of a different scenario. That's something outside of the Social Security disability. But as far as everyone likes to say that Tennessee is a right to work state,
right? And
our rules and the things that apply to us, if there's no formal work contract. In other words, it'd be different for a football coach or something like that. If there's no formal contract, as long as the separation does not violate a federal law, there can be a separation. So can they force them to come back? No. Can you be forced to come back? No. So either side has a little bit of room to roam there.
Sure.
Okay. Does that make sense?
And in which case you should definitely consult.
Oh yeah, you definitely. That's one that can get scary quick.
Tell us how it's beneficial to retain someone like you when it comes to filing for Social Security disability.
Social Security disability. One of the things, the biggest thing, is to get the record complete. And that's what my staff and I do. We get your record very, very, very complete, and that way, when you're ready for your trial, you're ready for your meetings, you're ready to submit your application, the record is complete, the law is looked at, we know what road to go down to get you to qualify. So every case is different, every Social Security case is different, and if, certainly someone who has befallen a terrible, terrible situation when they're paralyzed with their neck down, something like that, you may not need counsel for something like that, but just about anything beyond that, you're probably going to need some help.
You guys have done something which I think is brilliant. You have now established a new website to help put local people in touch with folks like yourself when it comes to handling Social Security disability, and that's pretty much exclusively what this website is dedicated for.
That's exactly right. That's right. ssdhelp.com.
ssdhelp.com.
That is us. That is the Warren and Griffin Social Security website. Now, we still have our other websites, so at warrenandgriffin.com, but this one is specifically for help with your Social Security. You go on there, there's a place you can put your information. We will get in contact with you immediately. We'll evaluate your claim. We'll get you pointed in the right direction. And I point out in a lot of these websites that you see, because it's us. It's us. It's your local law firm. Okay,
Right.
you're not reaching out to someone in Texas or California or Chicago or whatever. It's us. When you fill out your information on this, your local lawyer is going to contact you. Okay,
Wouldn't you rather
Makes all
have
the
someone
difference.
local in dealing with a situation
Oh, it makes
like
such
that?
a difference. Please understand that. It is, even though you're applying federal law, it is the Social Security law, Social Security Administration.
Right.
There are certain regional information, regional things that matter, and I think it's important you have local counsel to help you.
I would agree with that. Scott Wesson, we got to
All
leave
right.
it there. Thank you
Hey,
very
thanks
much.
a lot.
You can get in touch with Scott at Warren and Griffin. Of course, you know where they are, right downtown. And again, check out this new website, ssdhelp.com, ssdhelp.com. We'll be right back with more of Let's Chat.